Like, we fired up the Dale truck and we were like, wow, this is sick. Wait till you hear this.
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel. Month of Freedom. Gosh dang. Dude, chill out. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Hold on.
I can't. There's a ripper in here and we gotta see it.
Just stripping the screw. Dude, I'm looking around. There's so much room in the shop now. Whew. We gotta get Killer B out. It's all she's due for her fire up and warm up. Look at all this room, dude. It's like a forgotten side of the shop. It's been 6 months since you could actually use this. Like, this bay has been blocked off for 6 freaking months because of the jet boats. So we had this trailer here. We had the green jet skis, which are now out here. These are these 2021 Sea-Doos that we bought. And unfortunately, you know, obviously now they do not have power plants because they're in way cooler machines, our mini jet boats. But I sold these to the JP Racing guys. So we're actually running them down to the JP Racing shop this week. And they're going to do something with them. Maybe sell them to customers. I have no idea. I heard they might be getting a jet boat, dude. They're going to...
After he seen us in the backwaters and he got launched and we didn't,
yeah.
He's like, I need one of these.
Yeah, he's like, I want to make a 500 horsepower one. I was like, damn, dude.
It's like, imagine my setup and out of that black ski in one of these.
Yeah, with that big turbo. So I don't know what they're going to do with these, but they are. See you later. Bye-bye. Going away. We're keeping the trailer, though, so we have one single trailer if one of us wants to go one place and the other wants to go the other. We got 2 trailers, so.
Yeah. Sold all my race cars and I'm just a big jet boat guy.
Just a big jet boat guy now. So, guys, a lot of things going on in the shop this week, but we are going to start over here with this engine crate because we have a new priority, and that priority is to get Donnie the drift car done because we now have on the schedule for the Freedom Factory tickets available now on thefoat.com. Freedom Factory Drift Night, June 5th, which is less than a month away. And Vaughn Getting Jr.'s coming.
What's up, friends? So pumped for June 5th. I'm bringing the ripping demo car. I'm going to bring the Freedom Fox. Can't wait to see my boy Cleetus and see all your beautiful smiling faces. Who knows? Maybe we can even put some passengers in. We'll see you guys soon.
I don't want to get caught off guard with not enough horsepower in Donnie. Well, Donnie doesn't even run now, period. But I don't want to get caught off guard with not enough power and not be able to hang with one of their nasty cars. And
what we have in
with
here
this box, I mean,
is 1,000 horsepower capable.
Yeah, it could definitely, with a little bit of
with a little bit of ring or
yeah,
make 1,000 easily.
But the plan is it's going to be set up NA. So this box holds the highest revving engine that we will have in the fleet, and it's going to blow past the Dale truck. It actually has higher compression than the Dale truck. I mean, this thing is going to put out some serious naturally aspirated horsepower. So let's open her up.
You better rev it to gain that title.
Oh, yeah.
My drift car is at 8,000 in the burnout pad.
Oh, dude, this thing should roll past 8,000. The drift car is hydraulic roller, right?
Yeah, it's stock bottom man.
Yeah, how's that going? How's that?
She makes a little noise because I ran her out of oil.
Yeah, you'll have that on those.
But it was $300 for that rotating assembly, so
yeah.
You know what?
Happens.
I welded up some burnt up stuff, so I might make a 427 for it.
There you go.
To be continued, though.
Woo-wee.
Look at these big dog ports.
Big dog ports. Boys, I don't think you understand what you're looking at yet. This is my first solid roller engine.
Look at those rockers.
I'm going to be just like you, James.
Crowd, welcome to the family.
I called Texas Speed. I said, dude, I want to be just like Jack Stan when I grow up. They said, all right.
A solid roller in my life.
We're getting you a solid roller engine. So typically, you know, we'll get more into it once we unpackage this, but typically, guys, we run hydraulic roller engines in all of our cars. Well, this is solid roller, so the lifter has no give to it. The lifter is solid, right? So that's what's in between the push rods, the camshaft, moving the valves. That thing cannot flex or anything, so you can rev these suckers to the moon. Get all the RPM.
Yeah, so really stable at higher RPM. Then you also have all your lash adjustment in your rocker now because it's a shaft mount Crowder.
Yeah.
Just like you've seen on my car.
We got to cut her open, dude. It's too beautiful to not show them. And you know Texas Speed, dude, just had to supply one of their nasty new intakes too.
We originally talked about when we were going over what we wanted to do for Donnie, how you wanted to do the same CID intake with the throttle body.
That's the Dale
and all
truck.
that stuff as the Dale truck. And we're like, dude, that'd be so sweet. And then after we saw El Camino, you know, the NA 416 with
Spicy.
this intake, continue to just make more and more power as you rev it higher and higher. We're like, there's no point in doing a single thing.
Yeah, let's rip this unit. So this thing's proved to rev super high and love it. So we have an engine that wants to rev super high and love it. So we went with that intake. So let's pop this baby open though, because she's a real beaut. Dude, that is sick. It literally is identical to your setup pretty much.
The only thing that's different from yours than mine is you see the offset in your intake.
Oh yeah, is that because it's LS7 head?
Yeah, it's a different port geometry, different valve geometry. So mine's cathedral port, but look at these big dog deals, dude.
That's
huge.
all the air.
All the air for all the RPM.
Yes, hell yeah. So guys, this is a 427 displacement. You know the deal. We got 427s and everything, right?
Everything.
We don't have anything that's not a 427 from Texas Speed.
Nope.
Besides El Camino. That was the first time we did a non-427. Yeah. Even the motor that we bought the other day to try and fix the Nova was a 427.
Yeah, once we stepped up Ruby from that 5.3 displacement deal.
Yeah, we haven't gone back.
We haven't gone back. Everything's been 427.
Yeah, so guys, more to come on this engine, but we have to take it down to the track where we're going to put it in Donnie down at the Freedom Factory because our lifts here are full, obviously, which we're going to talk about in a second. But we want to just keep it packaged up so we can put it in the back of a truck and take it right down to the Freedom Factory and pop it into Donnie. Gosh dang, look at those camshaft lobes, dude. Those are beefed.
Yeah, so, I mean, you have all the duration, all the lift.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole point of going solid rollers. You can get so aggressive with the camshaft because you got nothing absorbing any of the lift.
Yeah, it's going to be
sick. And your
sick.
rocker ratio is 1.8 now instead of 1.7.
Yep.
So
really going to kick down on those babies.
Sound nasty.
I know. I cannot wait.
Like, we fired up the Dale truck and we were like, wow, this is sick. Wait till you hear this thing.
I know. I'm fired up. And Donnie does have the right transmission and everything to go with this. So our whole drive line is ready. We just needed the power plant. So we got to drop this baby in. We're going to wire in a Holly Dominator setup because, you know, it's just that time.
Yeah.
And this thing will freaking rip.
It would made, what, 440 on the dyno?
Yeah.
The way it was. You're probably going to gain close to almost 300 wheel.
I know.
Like 200, 250
It should be.
horsepower gain.
It should be close to 700 horsepower without any nitrous or anything like that. It's going to be crazy. So
especially because we're going to Ignite too. We're going to
yeah. So it's going to be on E85 and everything. I mean, we should have some really big gains here. And the only reason that we stayed NA is because a lot of these drift cars just get so hot. We wanted to stick with an NA deal for Donnie. If we're going to build a really nasty drift car one day, we're probably just going to build a whole new chassis. So Donnie will be like our mid-level car at that point. But for now, Donnie's going to be our freaking top-notch ripper with this 427. So, and we'll keep it NA, maybe some nitrous. Cool. Well, shout out to our boys at Texas Speed and digging this Crowder stuff, dude. I saw it on your car the other day in Vegas for the first time, and I was like, dang.
Welcome to the crowd, family.
And I already knew it was on the way. So why don't we box this baby back up, seal her up, and let's go talk about the old Nova, dude.
Let's go. She's in a sad state right now.
R.I.P., dude. And this old deal, just, we need some time on that.
You should see this hoist mechanism I bought.
Yeah? Oh, James wants to secure Leroy in the rafters as a piece of history, but we got to fix him, obviously.
That's our golden child on race week.
I know, dude. We got race week in less than a month, so we got some upcoming news on that, but that's a whole video in and of itself because we're going to tear it down and show you the damage. There are some things.
On both ends.
Yeah, you're going to be excited to see.
And in the middle.
All right, so on to Jack Sands Nova. I think we should start with the engine that we bought while we were in California. We bought this from the Cal Speed guys. Super cool dudes, by the way. You know, literally nothing bad to say about them. They were all so kind, came, helped, stayed up all night. Just didn't work out because the push rods were too big and we ended up getting metal shavings in the engine. And after pulling it out of Jack Sands Nova, we're pretty happy that we didn't continue to run it because
it would have just caused a lot more damage than good.
There was quite a bit of metal shavings in there. So this is a really nasty 427 ERL deal. I mean, this engine's good for 1,500 horsepower all day long. So what we're going to do is have a local engine builder, actually Parker, our buddy. He's going to go through this thing, clean everything, and put it back together. And we'll keep it as our spare engine.
Yeah, it's just the head combo that came with it too. Just more so designed for like an upgraded stock rocker style, not a shaft mount. So we have enough parts sitting around to where we can put it together and have a complete running turnkey deal. Sitting waiting.
I think we should put it in a case and then have on the front a piece of glass. Yeah, break in case of emergency, and then pull out
build a rack and put it on top of the race week.
Yeah, we're just towing an engine with us on race week. Honestly, not a bad idea. So the Nova, she's a little torn apart right now, but what's the story, man? I hear you got a half repaired head that might be for a future project now.
So back when I had these cylinder heads, I bought 3 from Texas Speed because I was a nitrous guy. I was like, I'm going to burn them up occasionally. So
you used to torch heads all the time.
Instead of waiting for a machine shop to fix it, I would just put my spare on, weld it up, and then go get a machine. So as you can see here, I already have it rough weld. It's welded, ready to go. So after a clean surface, you won't even know that happened. It's already fully repaired.
The machine shop will just deck it, so it's all perfectly even.
This will get decked. The other one will get decked just because it's off. And then boys over at Texas Speed said, "Don't worry, fam, we got you." And they got me a replacement block on the way. So my rotating assembly is still fine out of my old motor that got torched. So I pulled all that out. It's sitting waiting.
Is that one piston okay, or are you gonna?
One piston's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
To it. Yeah. So I got new bearings, new rings, just cause. The new block coming. Joe over at Fast Forward's gonna deck everything for me, finish hone the block,
get her
line
dialed
on it, and then I'll assemble it and put it back in.
Yeah,
so once
and
all my parts are here,
your camshaft,
it's back to where it was. Yeah, my valve train, rockers, lifters, camshaft, all that will stay the same. It was all fine. All salvageable. And the block, I don't know how strong it's gonna be, but I did repair it as well as the head. So I'm going to just get that redecked and honed at the same time.
Make a little Frankenstein engine out of these.
I'm gonna probably the drift car will get it. This is an NA 427 deal. I don't want to put any kind of real boost to it, but
I hear you.
Sits, waiting.
So she's ready. And what's the status, dude? Are we taking this on race week or what?
We're kind of caught up, so I was going to see about putting a radiator in the back. We have a bunch of radiators upstairs. I was going to see if I mean, it's a radiator away from being roadworthy.
I know, and maybe a fuel tank, a bigger fuel tank.
Yeah, it just needs a gas tank in the back for the pump gas, the street driving, and then I got all this room right here. I was just going to hang a radiator like this and put a fill neck up into the trunk. Yeah, like Finnegan's got, and fill neck up through the trunk. And then electric pump here to push the water. And then an electric pump to pull it out.
This thing would look so sick rolling down the road with the Elco next to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not far-fetched.
Yeah, it's not far-fetched. So the plan is we're going to have Ruby kind of on standby for race week. If this doesn't go, Ruby will go. And I don't know, because the Elco is going on Midwest Drag Week now, which is before race week. So I mean, we got like so much stuff coming up that we are unprepared for. The Elco's not done, almost done. Leroy's cooked. Nova is cooked but going back together, but Ruby, she's good. So we're just trying to figure everything out, and we'll get back with you guys as soon as we can. But for now, let's head down to the track and take a look at Donnie, who has been pulled into the shop and is currently being taken apart. All right, guys, here's your boy Donnie. He's been hiding out. Before we lower him down, we were kind of going over the car, and I'll show you some of the issues we see. For starters, blown up engine. It's not going to work, you know? It's just not going to work anymore. From just lack of maintenance, you can see that bolt backed out, bent this bracket, a couple things like that. We got a bushing sliding out right here on the lower end of the shock. A couple things we might want to fix. We're going to be doing a new radiator, things like that, thicker radiator. So I don't know, we might need some more low profile fans, but Corvette fans are pretty good. My buddy Zach is here helping pull the motor out. So let's lower him down and we'll just take a quick gander up top. Got that straight cut RPM transmission down there. That thing's a ripper. Shouldn't have any issues holding up to the new power. It's already built. And this thing does already have a monster clutch in it, which is like the same deal we used to run at Leroy, so it's super tough. Find anything strange while you're taking it apart?
Just a bunch of loose wiring. Fuel injectors loose.
Yeah, it kind of needed this. I mean, we knew this engine was gonna go. When we got this, all you guys commented, built engine, right? It was built, but it just couldn't last through this high RPM stuff for too long. So obviously it did blow up a few months ago, right before the drift night. Hopefully we make it to drift night with the new engine, everything like that. We got the Holley stuff ordered. We got the engine here. So we got to yank this puppy out and then the new engine will go in. And hopefully it'll be a ripper. So it's already got bald tires on it. It's ready for a fresh set of tires, fresh engine. some wiring, and boom, we'll be on our way. So Donnie's making a comeback, guys, and June 5th, thefoat.com for any of you guys who want to buy tickets to the Freedom Factory. Come see Donnie in his new form. Come see Vaughn. It's going to be a freaking amazing time, just a bunch of drifting. And if you are a drifter and want to sign up, also go to thefoat.com. So thanks for watching Dude for Dale. We'll freaking see you later.